Hey everyone, and welcome back to Gardening with Ben. In today's video we're going to give you a tour of our allotment. We're doing this on a weekly basis now, as everybody seems to be liking this video and seeing how the allotment's progressing throughout the year and what we've been getting up to, what we've been tidying and what we've been clearing. Obviously we're doing our weekend vlogs now where we're sharing what we're getting up to down here. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying all these videos. We're trying to put as many videos out there as possible for you to watch and enjoy, and hopefully give you some encouragement as well to get out in your gardens during this winter period, because it is the best time to be getting everything tidy and sorted ready for next year. You don't know what the winter's going to be like. It could be absolutely manic. We could have snow for all the winter and you might not be able to get down to the allotment or to the garden. So now is the perfect time to be getting it all cleared, all prepared and all tidied, ready for next year. So let's have a tour of our allotment and see what's growing and what's not growing down here. I hope you all enjoy. Oh, look at that, Mr. Squirrel's out having my peanuts and seed. Absolutely loves it. The pesky little things. We're going to start off at the front of the allotment like we always do. Obviously we've still got some fuchsias around. Each week we pinch off some of these like we do. But yeah, the fuchsias are still flowering. They're still looking good. The heather's starting to come out. That's starting to get its flowers on it. Fingers crossed it'll all be blooming nice pretty soon. And we'll have plenty of purple colour coming through, because heather's absolutely gorgeous in the allotment and garden. I only bought these for 50p years ago and they bushed out really well. Hydrangea's dying off now, ready for the year. But yeah, the berries are getting eaten by the birdies. Keep the berries growing and let the birds enjoy them. But yeah, like I said, we've still got flowers on the fuchsias. Absolutely gorgeous. But we've got hundreds of bulbs in here. We've planted so many bulbs in the front of this plot. So fingers crossed, come springtime, we'll be showing a beautiful spring look. But yeah, look at all the flowers out on fuchsias still. Absolutely loads. You can see some of the bulbs are starting to pop through now in the garden. But something's been at them by the looks of it. Probably the squirrel, as they do. But yeah, lots of bulbs popping through at the front of the plot, which is a good sign. We've still got some roses out on the climbing rose. They'll all be dying off when it gets colder, but they're still growing. We're meant to be having a heat wave this year, but this week, but we'll see what it looks like. But yeah, plenty of buds still out on them. As you just saw, the squirrel was enjoying all the seed, but we're feeding the birds. The birds have started appearing again. As I mentioned the other week, the sparrowhawk were around, so we've not seen no birds, but the birds are around again and they've been enjoying the seeds, which is a good sign. But yeah, we've still got to work on this area. It's not a rush to get this area sorted, but I'm happy with how it's all coming on. Let's have a look down here. We've got fat balls up as well, as birds do love fat balls. All around the fruit trees is all starting to die off. You can see some rhubarb just popping through, which will die off when it does get cold. But yeah, we won't be harvesting any rhubarb now until next year. We've got all this area to clear. That's on my jobs to do list. That'll be one weekend's work, as there's a lot of brambles down the back of there, and we've got all them leaves to clear up. You've got to make sure all the fruit's picked up as well, because you don't want to leave any around or it'll cause diseases. So we've got all that to clear and get it all tidied, ready for next year, ready for all the fruit trees. But there's still a lot of leaves to drop off, but the cooking apple tree leaves aren't dropping off yet. They're just starting to turn yellow, so we've still got a long time before all these drop off on the cooking apple tree. Down this side we've got as fuchsias, and yeah, they're all doing well. They've all dying back a bit now, but they're all looking pretty clear down here. Again, we've got absolutely hundreds of bulbs in here, so fingers crossed come springtime it's going to look absolutely gorgeous down here. I've still got some garlic left from last year what I need to eat, but yeah, all that's dried out nicely now. We'll have to use that up. My pumpkins, some of them are going a bit funny. They're not ripened fully, so we're going to save the seeds from them for next year. We'll not necessarily eat them, but we'll just save the seeds for next year and grow our pumpkins from them. As Christmas potatoes, they've died off. The plants have died off. They've not lasted as long as I thought they would do. I was hoping to like harvest them towards later November. But next week, we're going to harvest them. We're going to harvest our Christmas potatoes next week down at the allotment. So make sure you stay tuned for that video for the reveal of what potatoes we've got out of them. Fingers crossed we do get some. It'll not be a very good reveal. In my greenhouse, we've got as cuttings. We need to give these a water again this week. We only water once a week, but yeah, I might have to get these out in the ground soon. Somebody said to leave them till springtime, but they are drying out pretty fast each week, so I don't want them to die off. As you can see, that one's dying off. But yeah, we're gonna repot them up into bigger pots. We'll have to think about what we want to do with them. They're called salvia, and I've forgotten the name, but they're salvias, these. But yeah, we'll see how they get on. What's growing around here? Oh, look at that. Look at that, the pesky little things. I grew them in pots to stop them from getting eaten, and now they've got eaten by something bloody hell. Like I said, I'll show you the good things, I'll show you the disasters, and the broad beans have all been eaten. And I'm guessing that's the squirrel, the pesky squirrel. We've got the sweet peas, they're popping through. We've got lots of flowers growing all around here. We've got some more sweet peas. We've got some charge, what we need to plant out, which needs to get out in the ground. We've got lupins growing, we've got more salvia, and we've got all these sweet peas as well growing around this area. Look at all them growing. We're going to have a massive display of sweet peas next year. Fingers crossed. We grow them now so that the stronger plants are ready for next year. As you can see, the loganberry is growing absolutely wild. It's turning a nice colour of red now. I do love this colour of red, absolutely gorgeous. Looks absolutely beautiful. I do love autumn colours, absolutely gorgeous. These are all my 200 strawberry plants. There's a pussycat. Hello, pussycat. He's expecting me to feed him. We're calling him Sutty. But yeah, we've got a bird feeder, which my dad's put a little thing around it to stop the squirrels from getting up it, which seems to be working on that one. Just not on that one over there, which it were just on. But yeah, hello pussycat. But yeah, he keeps the rats down, which is a good thing. We don't want the rats down here. But look at this grapevine as well. Absolutely gorgeous reds on it. It's turned a very nice colour of red. But yeah, we've got so much to clear. There's thornless blackberries gone wild as well. We're going to be moving that and fastening it down that side of fencing soon. Sorting that out. But it's a job on our list to do. We've cleared all down that side of the fencing, which looks absolutely great. Again, that's my thornless blackberry. Did absolutely fantastic. We need to tie all that up. We've given some of it a prune. But yeah, it's done really well this year, my thornless blackberry. We've still got some beetroot in. We're going to be harvesting that soon. Fingers crossed we do get some decent beetroot from that. There's garlic, looking absolutely fantastic. Not all of them have come up yet, but fingers crossed they'll all start popping up soon. We give them a feed as well this weekend. We've sprinkled some fertiliser on them, and hopefully we'll get some decent sized garlic growing. I put the netting on them to stop the squirrels and the pigeons eating them and pinching them, and it seems to have worked fine. The same goes for my onions. They're not starting to show yet. We've got one which is popping through, but yeah, fingers crossed they'll all start popping through in a bit. We need to push some of them back in, they're coming out. But yeah, we've cleared all our allotment. All the beds are empty now, all tidied. We've got all the paths to clear next. That's our next job to do. But my main job was clearing all the beds first of all the weeds and all the old season's produce. And I've got to say, I'm pretty impressed with myself. I've got all this done already. So the next big job is sorting all the paths out and getting them tidy, and maybe some new mulch down ready for next year. But we'll see about that, we see. But yeah, I'm happy with how it's all coming on. So that has been our weekly tour video. I hope you enjoyed it. Come back next week and see our next week's video. Fingers crossed we've got loads more done, and hopefully we'll have harvested them Christmas potatoes as well. So make sure you give us a follow, give us a like, and leave a comment below. Until next time everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining and keep gardening with Ben, everyone.